this. Hold it up. That's amazing. Wow. Look at that.
So there is a video of Eric Trump excited to have this painting presented to him amidst rousing music and cheers, a portrait of his father, himself, and Don Jr., a flag, an eagle, and a massive Q, almost like the bat symbol being projected in the air, a massive Q, because if you didn't know, he's at a gathering of absolute crazies with a Q at the beginning of it. This is the Experience Clay Clark's ReAwaken America Tour, which is sold out, I hear. Isn't that a delight? They get together the craziest people in the country, and it apparently is doing quite well. You can go there to see Eric Trump, Michael Flynn, the sentient pillow guy, the crazy doctor who talked about demon semen, Sidney Powell, and whatever else they can scrape from the literal bottom of the moldy barrel. But let's pause for a second, Brett. In that video that you just saw, he knows that the Q is there. He knows what QAnon is. He throws his fist up into the air, excited to get that painting.
Listen, he's excited he got invited to frickin' anything. This guy is such a use. Like, I'm doing a video about this on Rebel HQ. It's coming probably out this weekend. But like, you got to be pretty dumb to be considered the dumb Trump. Like, he's an afterthought in this painting. He's just this random person. Like, the guy who says he painted it himself. Yeah, he definitely did paint it himself. I don't think you like got that.
Not a bad painting.
It's so, I love this genre, which is like someone with actual talent, but it's like this Reddit thread, subreddit called awful taste but great execution. Yeah. That's it. It's
they know what they're doing. It's just like they have no attachment to reality.
And this is hilarious. This is the same stuff that like there was a video that Damage Report really wanted to play, and I was the party pooper who didn't let them play him. There's an Idaho politician who was asked like, would you have gone to the Nick Fuentes event if you knew that he was a total Nazi and everything? And she's like, I don't want to answer that. And the reason she doesn't want to answer that, she literally walks away, is because she knows that if she tells the truth, that QAnon, Nazis, all these people are bad, she's going to alienate a vital part of her audience and voting bloc that she absolutely needs.
Exactly, she gets that. But let's return to one of your earlier points. You pointed out that Eric Trump was the dumb one. I want to demonstrate that. We've got the receipts. Here's a bit from the event.
Is anybody watching this little mess that's happening overseas? Is anybody watching this mess? Let me ask you a question. Does anybody actually believe this would have happened under Donald Trump? It's so embarrassing, guys. It is so damn embarrassing. And California, I'm so mad at you. I am so mad at California. I am so mad at everybody in California. Guys, I love this state so much, but what are you doing with politicians? You know, it's funny. I heard somebody backstage say that California's not blue, it's corrupt. It's unbelievable the amount of love in California. But how did you give us Kamala Harris? Please tell me how. And what about Nancy Pelosi? But where she wants to buy a house is literally 1 mile away from my house. I'm sitting there saying, so you ruined California. You have the highest taxes in the world, crime, homelessness, and all the cities. And now you want to move to beautiful, perfect Florida that has no homelessness, that has no crime, that has the lowest tax in the nation. You can't do it. Nancy, stay away. Stay away.
Okay, so we feel the need to rebut every false fact we hear. It's gonna be impossible because he said 1,000 things and each one was less accurate than the one before. The her buying a house story had already been debunked before he said it. It wasn't true. He goes on to talk about them trying to rename Camp Pendleton in California. That's not what the story is actually about. It's about some other Pendleton. It has nothing to do with Nancy Pelosi. He doesn't have any idea what he is talking about, but specifically he made claims comparing California and Florida. We'll return to those in just a second though. I do want to acknowledge, as people have in the chat, that it is, I think, hilarious that they have fought against wokeness. Stop woke, stop being woke, all of that. But their tour is ReAwaken America. It's like you really want the woke thing, but you got to string it out because of the connotations. Anyway, you can see Eric Trump there. You can see others, people who have been seen on Bloomberg and Forbes and Pendo Daily and Yahoo and all that. They're not specific there about where you would have seen them on those sites. For instance, on Business Insider, you can see Mike Lindell, but it's about stories like this. A judge has rejected his appeal to dismiss a $1.3 billion lawsuit against him. I guess he appeared in Business Insider in a positive sense. But anyway, Brett, maybe you want to talk about some of the factual claims that were made there?
Yes, Florida has the number 3 highest homeless population of any state in America. It is the 22nd most safe state, behind like literally like New Jersey is up in the top. Most of the safest states are actually blue states. And then in terms of overall tax burden, Florida has a higher tax burden than Delaware, where Joe Biden is from. It is number 6, didn't cross its way into the top 5. But if you break down where I get the tax burden, like how is the tax burden so high when they have no personal income tax in that state? Well, let me tell you, their sales tax there is 40% higher than it is in California. And as we all know, sales taxes are a regressive tax. So the higher your sales tax, the more your state hates poor people.
100%. The taxes are there, but for the sort of people that Eric Trump spends time with, they get a little bit less taxation. Again, this is not like I have no more interest in demonizing Florida than in seeing him demonize California. There is corruption in both of those places. You know why? Because America is a fundamentally corrupt place. That's what we've been fighting against for a very long time. He's invoking the idea of being opposed to corruption when he is and has been involved in both political and economic corruption for literally decades. That's all his family does. So get the F out of here with that argument. But anyway, just seeing the son of a president openly going to conspiracy theory conferences. Like, what if Chelsea Clinton? What if Malia Obama was at like a Flat Earther Society thing? Like, imagine if Sasha Obama went to a Birds Ain't Real rally, what the right would do with that.
I feel like Malia Obama went to a Fish concert and was near was smoked a doobie at a Fish concert, and they were like, "Oh my God, she's evil." Like her dad did a fist bump and was a terrorist. Like, come on now. It's just a wildly different burden of proof on them. And I will say that he talks about how safe and awesome and much like a paradise Florida is. Well, it's like the Garden of Eden because there's a bunch of snakes. But definitely in terms of being safe, no, Nancy Pelosi is not moving to Florida, but you know who lives there? Florida man. And he's eating people's faces. It's like if the Garden of Eden served bath salts instead of apples.